You ever get that feeling? Someone's watching you? Not in a weird horror movie way, more like you mention something random to your wife at dinner, like, "Hey, I've been craving Thai food," and then, 15 minutes later, your phone serves you an ad for a Thai restaurant 3 blocks away. You stare at your phone. Your phone stares back. Welcome to your home. Population, you, your family, and approximately 47 devices that are wide awake at 3 a.m., quietly talking about you. Let's set the scene. It's a Tuesday. Normal Tuesday. You wake up, roll out of bed, and say, "Hey Google, turn on the lights." Done. Magic. Modern life is incredible. But here's what you don't see. The moment those words left your mouth, a request flew out of your house, traveled across the internet, hit a data center somewhere in Virginia, or maybe Iowa, honestly, nobody knows, got processed, logged, stored, and then, yes, then, your lights turned on. That little exchange, it didn't stay in your living room. It never does. Quick reminder, I'm new here, so at this stage, every like, subscribe, and comment lands like breaking news. Now, let's continue. See, your smart home isn't one thing. It's more like a neighborhood. A very chatty neighborhood where everyone talks to everyone, and nobody is keeping secrets. Except from you. Your smart TV tracks every show you pause on for more than 3 seconds. Just hovering over a thumbnail? Logged. Your Roomba is literally mapping the floor plan of your house and sending that data back to the manufacturer. Your doorbell camera? That footage doesn't just live on your phone. It can live on corporate servers. Some companies have even shared it with law enforcement. No warrant needed in certain cases. And your smart thermostat? It knows when you sleep, when you leave, when you come back. That's not a thermostat. That's a diary. Now, before you rip every device out of the wall and move into a cabin in Montana, and look, I respect that life choice, genuinely, let's talk about how this actually works, because understanding the enemy is step 1. Every smart device in your home runs on software, and that software has one job on the surface: serve you. But underneath, it's constantly pinging home, sending telemetry, usage data, behavioral patterns. The company calls it improving your experience. You can call it whatever you want. The data gets bundled, anonymized, allegedly, and sold to data brokers. Those brokers sell it to advertisers. Advertisers use it to build a profile so accurate, it's basically your digital twin. Your digital twin shops online at 2 a.m., stress buys kitchen gadgets, and is apparently very interested in weighted blankets. Don't look at me, that's your data saying that. But wait, it gets more interesting. Most people think their devices only listen when they're activated. "Hey Alexa," then she wakes up, right? Technically, yes. Practically, these devices are always running what's called a wake word detector. A tiny, always-on processor sitting there, listening for the trigger. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes, it mishears. It activates on accident. Amazon admitted that Alexa has recorded private conversations unintentionally and sent them to random contacts. Imagine getting a voice memo from your friend and it's just their entire argument with their husband about whose turn it is to do the dishes. Actually, that sounds kind of entertaining. Never mind. So what do you actually do about this? Because throw everything in the trash isn't realistic advice for most people. You've already got the devices. You're already in the ecosystem. First, know your network. Your router is the front door of your digital house. Most people set it up once, forget it exists, and never change the default password. That is the equivalent of taping your house key to the front door with a little note that says, "Please don't steal my stuff." Change your passwords. Segment your network. Put your smart devices on a guest network, separate from your phones and computers. That way, if one device gets compromised, it can't crawl through everything else you own. Second, audit your apps. Go into settings on every smart device. You will find permissions you never gave consciously. Microphone access, location, contacts. Turn off what you don't need. Third, read the privacy policy. I know, nobody reads the privacy policy, but even skimming the data sharing section takes 4 minutes and can reveal whether your data is being sold to third parties. It usually is. At least you'll know. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Your smart home isn't evil. The devices aren't evil. But convenience has a price, and that price is paid in data. Your data. And most of us signed up for that deal without ever reading the contract. You live in the most surveilled house in human history, and you installed every single camera yourself. So next time you tell Alexa to add milk to your grocery list, just remember, she heard you. She always hears you. Sleep tight.